Alright, once again we're going to do our dedicated flight out of Tulsa down to Austin. Get a Sunday morning flight in, real world weather, real time. Got the airplane loaded up, fueled up, ready to go. All we got to do is get things rolling. So let's see, maintenance, get everything done. Alright, had some issues had to fix last time. Alright, so let's bring on the APU. Get fired up. So what'll happen on this is once the APU gets going, we'll get a ready light. This start switch will flip back to on. We're going to set everything to align. Yeah, damper. All that lined up. We can go ahead and put it into auto. We just get battery on. Okay, APU's ready. We'll get the gen going, get the bleed air off the APU running. We'll go ahead and shut off air. Get the all that set. This is a cabin heat and cool. So we're gonna come up here. Window heats are coming on. And here seat belts is auto. Our landing altitude will be roughly about 500 back at Austin. Okay, got position light on. And we're set here, so go to nav. There, okay, what we're gonna do is come over here, airports, go KTUL, we'll get the ATIS. Bring on comms. Tell the co-pilot set that com 124.9.
Com 1 set to 124.5.
Yep, you missed me, but one I can fix that. So today we're going to try not to kill the
Tulsa
engine.
INTL information whiskey. 1300 Zulu weather. Wind calm, visibility 8. Sky clear, temperature 13, dew point 12. Altimeter 3023. Arriving runways 36 right, 36 left, departing runways 36 right, 36 left. Advise on initial contact, you have whiskey.
Alright, get the IRS position done.
Tulsa INTL information whiskey. 1300 Zulu weather. Wind calm, visibility 8. Sky clear, temperature 13, dew point 12. Altimeter 3023. Arriving runways 36 right, 36 left, departing runways 36 right, 36 left. Advise on initial contact, you have whiskey.
I need to run back to the desktop here real quick, and I need to export the flight plan. There it goes. Alright, so now we're gonna see KTUL-K company route. Activate, execute. Depart arrive, 36 right. Execute. We're expecting runway 35 left, buoy 4, wind due transition like always. Come over here, arrival. ILS 35 left, buoy 4, wind due, and then we'll go Llamas. Execute. Check the legs, 1 disco. That fixed. One there. Looks good. Let's see. Initiative, see gross weight. We're maxed out at 412,000 pounds. Reserves will go 5. Cruise altitude, those will be 32,000. Yep. We'll go FL320. I'm getting real quick at this, so we'll just go cost index of 22. Takeoff data, we're going to do flaps 5D rate. Temperature is 14 Celsius. Center of gravity is going to be 19. Check. So trim 6.6. Done that one, huh? Woo, big one. Okay, V speeds on. Complete. Okay, so come over here and takeoff mode. 1, 2, 3, and those are set. So we are ready for our clearance delivery. Com 1, 134.05.
Com 1 set to 134.05.
Clearance, ready to copy IFR. FedEx 123 Heavy. Ready to copy IFR. FedEx 123 Heavy. Oh, I got to unmute. Sorry. Clearance, ready to copy IFR. FedEx 123 Heavy.
123 Heavy, you were garbled. Please say again.
Now check the volume on this. Yeah, okay. I don't know why that gets turned down. Ready to copy IFR. FedEx 123 Heavy.
FedEx 123 Heavy is cleared to Kilo Alpha Uniform Sierra as filed. Expect departure runway 18 left.
Ooh.
Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect higher clearances 2 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.1 squawk 3236.
FedEx 123 Heavy is cleared to Kilo Alpha Uniform Sierra as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect higher clearances 2 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.1 squawk 3236.
FedEx 123 Heavy, read back correct. Altimeter 3024, contact ground on 121.9 when ready for pushback. Enjoy your morning.
Altimeter 3024, ground on 121.9 FedEx 123 Heavy.
5,000 feet. 18 left, so we got to change already. Alright, so let's go back to departure. 18 left. Execute. Okay, set there. Get everything closed off. Let's see, APU started. Let's see. Oh, that's tied in.
Rouge 1804, tower 1835.
1835, Rouge 1804.
So you can disconnect that and then remove all and then close doors. We're going to Done there. We are ready for pushback. We'll just do it this way again. I like it. Ground.
RJ up ahead to your left. He's going to join Charlie in front of you. Change to tower 1835.
Give way to the RJ and tower 11835 on core 3404.
Ground ready for pushback and engine start. FedEx 123 Heavy.
FedEx 123 Heavy pushback and engine start approved. Pushback and engine start approved. FedEx 123 Heavy.
We'll bring on number 2. (15N1) or I'm sorry, 15N2.
Sergeant 7346, tower 1835.
1835, Sergeant 7346.
Ground your Canada 691 Tango.
Canada 691, Tango off Lima, call the ramp 2207.
Canada 691 getting.
Pushback complete. Engine number 1. Looking for 15% right here. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh. Once the engine's all up, it will kick back to auto.
Jet 782, Echo Alpha.
Jet 782, ground runway 23, altimeter 3019, it is Whiskey, turn left and Echo, hold short Sierra.
Left on Echo, short of Sierra, exit Jet 782.
Stable. Yeah. Okay. All right. We got to go eat, so I'm gonna pause right here. I'll be right back. All right. I'm finished with breakfast and back ready to taxi to the runway. Everything. Already finding switches I left off. Alright. APU can come off. Let's see, bring that on.
Ground for lower, Canada 256, Hotel 4.
Again, 256, cross 15 right, cross 15 left, Bravo, hold short Romeo.
Alright, we're all set. Flight director's on. Ground FedEx 123 Heavy ready to taxi.
FedEx 123 Heavy taxi to runway 18 left via taxiways Bravo, Echo, hold short runway 36 right, and runway 18 left. Taxi to runway 18 left via taxiways Bravo, Echo, hold short runway 36 right, and runway 18 left. FedEx 123 Heavy.
San 444, tower 1835.
1835, Air Canada 444.
They're all going on 36 right.
There on your right side, there's an Air Canada 320 to pass behind them. Echo Tango onto runway 33 left. Then spot 11 for your compass swing.
give us Bravo Echo so we can come over here and text in this way. $747 on a roll.
1250 ground runway 24 right, information whiskey, altimeter 3020. Taxi Delta 3 Charlie, tower 1835.
Yeah, Delta 3 Charlie, tower Air Canada 1250.
Let's see. 5,000. Heading's going to be 180. Yeah, I like the little Austin flight. It's relatively short.
23 information whiskey, altimeter 3020. Alpha, hold short Alpha Kilo.
Alpha short Alpha Kilo, Air Canada 591.
Co-pilot will be handling comms today.
Approaching 2-6.
Tower Air Canada 591 with you, Alpha short Alpha Kilo.
Air Canada 591, continue via Alpha Hotel.
Alpha Hotel Air Canada 591.
FedEx 123 Heavy clear to cross runway 18 left. Cleared to cross runway 18 left FedEx 123 Heavy.
Well, we're going down a different road. They must not have this taxiway.
Thanks, Air Canada 609 left at Romeo. You're going to go in Alpha Tango. WestJet will give way. Contact
In the system, so that's okay.
Okay, left at Romeo in Tango over to Air Canada 609, good day.
Don't know why they can't taxi down through here unless they use this for, well, they're not using it for maintenance movements or anything, I guess. I don't know. Don't know the rules over there at Tulsa.
WestJet 431, give way to 2, going into the ramp in front at Romeo.
Alright, so we can bring on radar.
Take it away to the aircraft coming in, calling up to ship 431.
Thank you. Encore 3520, ground 21.9.
Ground 21.9, Encore 3520.
Not sure how that works. I was trying to mess with that earlier. We're not expecting any weather.
Leave the Jazz, dash off your left side. It's going to go south on Alpha. As you make the turn on the Charlie, just sequence behind him.
Alright, Bravo Charlie, and we'll sequence it behind the Jazz Encore 3520.
rejected takeoff. RTO rejected takeoff. In the auto brake system.
Thank you, Air Canada 403. Give way to the company Embraer number 2 off the right side there. And taxi on Alpha Tango.
Okay, behind the Embraer, heavy taxi to the Alpha Tango, Air Canada 403.
All right, thank you. Apron is 12227 when you're there.
Very good, have a good day.
FedEx 123 Heavy contact tower on 118.7, have a nice flight. Tower on 118.7 FedEx 123 Heavy.
Tower, FedEx 123 Heavy ready for departure.
FedEx 123 Heavy winds are light and variable, cleared for takeoff. Runway 18 left, maintain runway heading until above 1,600 feet, then turn heading 206 to intercept course. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 18 left, maintain runway heading until above 1,600 feet, then to 206 FedEx 123 Heavy.
Our lower Canada 413 is the coming up here.
Approaching
Canada 413
left.
tower, 320 traffic at a mile final, wind 1404 knots, third land, runway 24 left. So runway 24 left, Canada 413, thanks.
We'll do a flight control check here before roll.
On runway 18 left.
Alright, roll left. Roll to the right. Nose down. Nose up. Right rudder. Left rudder. All good. Thrust mode 75%. Roll. Take off power set.
135, contact ground 1219.
2019, Canada 1235.
$80 knots. V1, rotate. V2, positive rate, gear up, set speed.
649, contact departure 1288.
2088, 649.
240. Left flip one. $250. We'll be on our 1600 LNAV.
And a 711, Delta 4, cross runway 248.
Delta 4 cross 248, Canada 711.
FedEx 123 Heavy, climb and maintain 12,000 feet, contact Tulsa departure on 119.1. Have a good morning. Climb and maintain 12,000 feet, departure on 119.1 FedEx 123 Heavy.
Still hand flying.
Departure FedEx 123 Heavy, climbing to 12,000 feet. FedEx 123 Heavy, good morning. Radar contact.
We'll hand fly up to 10,000.
20, hold the speed 170 knots to NOAA, and contact tower there, 118.35.
1835, speed to NOAA. Thank you, Cision 520.
Nice. That was my best takeoff yet. No stick shaker, no sink. Sync up the heading bug here. That was awesome takeoff. Oh,
Western
finally.
1175, advise 24 right in sight when you have it.
Didn't have to go to autopilot so fast.
Thanks.
Love the way this yoke is set up. It just it's so great to fly. Got rudder pedals ordered. Hopefully they'll be here in 10 days, 2 weeks. It's about 9,000 for 12. This should be clearing us for continued climb.
FedEx 123 Heavy climb and maintain flight level 200, contact Kansas City Center on 128.8, have a good morning. Center on 128.8, take care. FedEx 123 Heavy.
10,000 landing lights off.
Center FedEx 123 Heavy climbing to flight level 200.
Good autopilot.
FedEx 123 Heavy, good morning. Radar contact.
Speeder up to 287. For economy climb, we are on our way. Get an insufficient fuel warning.
Ahead of your position by 70 miles. I have a report from a 737 of continuous light chop.
Copy. We experience continuous flight. The key on 370 to 64.
Thank you.
Alright, we're done with this one.
Trying to get a Cathay 846, flight level 370, scope 6251.
Cathay 846, heavy at 370, center, hello.
Once again, we are on the Blue E4 arrival. Waypoint change. On the way to Ardmore. It's a wonderful day up here. We got a wind.
2420, contact center 135.62.
Just about 9 o'clock at 22 knots. Better bump the fuel.
India Gulf November on course.
Addressing St. Cathay 8467, again.
Alright, we should be good now. Didn't mean to load so tight. I wanted to get max weight on there for this D-rated takeoff, which went fine that time.
FedEx 123 Heavy climb and maintain flight level 280.
Climb and maintain flight level 280 FedEx 123 Heavy.
Start 7335, hello, climb level 280.
280 to 7335.
18,000 feet, we'll swap over, we're beyond the 18,000, so we'll swap over to standard altimeter setting. Take a look at our approach.
Good evening, United 2026 to St. Jude.
FedEx 123 Heavy contact FT Worth Center on 132.2. Have a good one.
Center on 132.2 FedEx 123 Heavy. Center FedEx 123 Heavy climbing to flight level 280.
FedEx 123 Heavy, good morning. Radar contact.
Alright. Something I wanted to do on one of the settings.
Cathay 846 Heavy, contact 119.37 today.
1937, Cathay 846 Heavy, good day.
And we're hoping we get our proper parking spot.
134.57.
3457, April 796, good night.
That's what we're hoping for right there. Hopefully they'll tell us the Foxtrot Delta X-ray parking ramp. See if I've got that figured out properly.
United 2026, contact center 135.62.
13560, United 2026.
Nice uneventful flight.
United 2026, contact center 135.62.
135.62, United 2026.
Okay, so what I'm supposed to do is bring that in, we get ground clutter, then bring it up and tilt until that goes away.
Georgia 7335.
That's supposed to be set properly, so I'll bring it down one. There it is, up one. Weather mode, we're on automatic gain. Well, we'll see if we ever see weather.
123 heavy climb and maintain flight level 320.
320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320 FedEx 123 Heavy.
We'll go ahead and max out our cruise since we did a little mid-air refueling there. This will be my last run in the sim for today. I'm going to go in there and relax a little while, take me a nice nap after a big, huge breakfast of French toast, eggs, and a meatball and orange juice. I'm ready for a nap. Here it is, 10:18.
Georgia 7345, stop climb level 260.
Stop the pilot, follow 260.
So I turned up the volume on the ATC chatter a little louder, see if it comes through better. I updated the NVIDIA drivers. I didn't like it. I was having 3 or 4 crashes. One hard system crash and then several lockups on the X-plane, so I reverted back to the previous driver and everything seems to be stable. I'll just leave it there. Well, I think
Georgia 7335, contact 134.77.
The updated driver is more for the new RTX 30 series cards, which I have no interest in having. My RTX 2080 Ti with 12 on the RAM is plenty good for what I'm running, what I want. I don't think it would help me out that much anyway. Not with X-Plane, unless X-Plane comes out with some kind of bigger update of some sort. But I don't see that happening for quite a while.
Georgia 7345, contact 134.77.
3437,
Go to our map here and kind of watch how we're going. Over Ada. We'll be turning here at Ardmore.
330, kind of continuous flight stop here. Any altitude center?
American 2682, 330 center, good evening. Unfortunately, no. I've had reports of light, continuous light, occasional moderate, all altitudes.
Hi there, American 2682.
1,000 to go on our altitude. Thing looks good on the overhead. Level off, we'll get up to 0.83 Mach.
Rouge 1665, 290.
Rouge 1665 and 290, center, hello, information is Papa.
Yeah, Papa.
Bridge 1665, descent flight level 270.
Flight level 270, Bridge 1665.
Bridge 1665, it'll be about 5 more minutes until I can get, well, maybe 3 more minutes until I can get lower.
Nice view out the windows today. A little hazy.
Breaker 3649, contact center 128.02, good day. 2802, return 3649 PM.
So, learning to fly this aircraft. Sit in the cheap seat back here while we cruise. Oh, got my control.
FedEx 123 Heavy, contact FT Worth Center on 128.1. Have a good morning.
Center on 128.1 FedEx 123 Heavy.
Let the co-pilot handle the workload there. So, learning to fly this
FedEx
plane.
123 Heavy at flight level 320. FedEx 123 Heavy, good morning. Radar contact.
First thing to do is
Bridge 1665, you'll see your traffic just to the right of your 12 o'clock position, about 10 miles. East, southwestbound and RJ2, 1000 low, as soon as you enter around him, I'll have lower.
Bridge 1665, Roger.
get it into the simulator and running smooth, and then bring in the flight controls and get them stable and for hand flying. Then learn navigation, learn FMS, then learn your ability to control and manipulate the panel, and then overhead, learn to fire it up from cold and dark, and then it's just a matter of tweaking in preferences over here on the EFB with visuals, you know. I was running, you know, a little bit more.
FedEx 123 Heavy, you have traffic at 12 o'clock 10 miles and flight
There it
level
is.
340.
Traffic inside, FedEx 123 Heavy. So learning cold and dark startup, and then like I said before, I had the
1665, descend down flight level 240.
Descend down flight level 240, 1665.
cockpit glass reflection set a little high here. We're turning on our to our Wandu waypoint. Had the reflection set a little too high in the glass out here, and then when I got at night it was too much, so I toned it down to work at night, left it alone, so plenty decent reflection there. Got all the glowing of the lamps and all that set where it looks really good in VR.
FedEx 123 Heavy, you have traffic at 10 o'clock 6 miles and flight level 350.
Decimal 62.
13562, 1665.
Traffic in sight, FedEx 123 Heavy. So what I really need to do is I'll do a pause right here, and I will get my camera and I will get some through the lens and add it into the video. So do a pause here. Okay.
Center FedEx 123 Heavy at flight level 320. FedEx 123 Heavy radar contact.
Yeah, Toronto for reach 468, you copy our check-in.
Reach 468 Heavy at 350 center, hello. Continuous light occasional moderate chop reported all level 2.
468, copy, thanks. For reach 468, you copy our check-in.
Reach 468 Heavy at 350 center, hello. Continuous light occasional moderate chop reported all
Alright, here we go. We're going to do some through the lens here.
Toronto, Delta 1660.
Delta 1660, go ahead.
Yeah, we're thinking about trying 29. Have you had Andy reports down to 20?
Delta 1660, not currently, no. It certainly is not going to be like a try.
Let's do it.
Stand by.
Good evening, 596 level 2990, heading 045.
Airspark 49 was at
Okay. I will splice that in.
Air Canada 596 at 290 center, hello. Agent information is Papa. Proceed correct to Newber on course, descend flight level 240.
You were on course, descend flight level 240, we have Papa, Canada 596.
That'll be fun to put in new video. Maybe it'll pick up a few more views. Been meaning to do that.
Delta 1660, descend now flight level 290.
Descend 290, Delta 1660, thanks.
Seems like my through the lens videos get the most watches over all of YouTube. Most views, I should say.
Hello, flight level 280.
Please down, Airsprint 489.
Airsprint 489, you're going to have to level there for about 3 minutes until I can have you higher. I just have some traffic.
Double check this radar setting. Okay. One more. That's right about zero. Waiting for a rainstorm to pop up.
Good evening, American 937, flight level 390.
FedEx 123 Heavy contact FT Worth Center on 134.15. Enjoy your morning. Center on 134.15 FedEx 123 Heavy. Center FedEx 123 Heavy at flight level 320. FedEx 123 Heavy, good morning. Radar contact.
So when I filmed that through the lens, that was through my prescription lens inserts. It shouldn't matter. I'll be able to see how it looks later.
Air Canada 596, contact center 135.62.
35, Georgia 596.
Now that I got my video editor on the big PC, I don't have to go online to convert that video file from that LIC camera. I can just bring it straight into the editor and go to work, cut and splice and dice.
American 2682, contact center 124.67.
2467, good night, American 2682.
Should be getting our descent clearance here shortly. They might give us some vectors right at the end. They've been doing that lately on this particular route, which is always nice. It gives us a little bit more room to turn into the ILS.
Delta 2842, contact center 124.67.
12467, Delta 2842.
It's just a good little old flight. We've got about 27 minutes of flight time left. Now if you notice that little jump every now and then, I think that's coming while I've got the recorder running. We'll see if it's noticeable in the video or not. Seems like the video always looks a little smoother, and that could be a little bit of tracking, but I think it's mainly on the recorder. Quite a bit going on. And I have turned off and deactivated the software. I'll think of the name shortly, that lets me assign what processes go to what cores. I'm just letting it do what it wants to do across all 8 cores.
Airsprint 489, traffic 11 o'clock, 10 miles eastbound. Is the 777-1000 above your clear?
489, got not 6. Okay.
Emirates 236, traffic at your 130 position about 10 miles northwestbound. Is a citation, just climbing to 1,000 below.
Thank you, Emirates 236.
So I'll leave all my settings as is, and then next time I fly, I'll just not record and see if the same thing occurs. I've read that their flight factor is working on a 787.
6306 is 28.6 to 330. Stand ready for deviating weather.
Windows 6306, contact level 330 center, hello. I understand that you're deviating for weather. When you're able, proceed direct to Watertown on course at Alpha Romeo Tango.
Okay, direct to Watertown now, of course, number 6306, when able.
Number 6306, thanks. Just let me know when you're making that turn.
Will do, number 6306.
I'll definitely invest in a 787, and read that they'll also be coming out with the
FX123 Heavy expect the before arrival with the wind to transition for the ILS approach to runway 35 left with the Lamas transition at Austin Bergstrom International cleared direct wind new. Expect the before arrival with the wind to transition for the ILS approach to runway 35 left with the Lamas transition cleared direct wind to FedEx123 Heavy.
they'll descend this here shortly. But anyway, I heard rumor they'll be bringing the 777 over to version 2, and if it's anything like this or better, I'll definitely buy it too. So there's another couple $100 in airplanes coming in the future. I don't know how long it is, but right now this one satisfies all my flight needs. Get into a little bit of turbulent there, bump this over speed, we'll engage spoiler, get her slowed down. That happens about once a flight, seems like. Don't know if it's a weather change station or an actual turbulent. Guess I could flip that to turbulent mode and see what happens. As far as aircraft and systems, this one's perfect. I'd love it if someone made a...
Good evening, Westjet 535, flight level 248 for 270.
Westjet 535, center, hello, climb flight level 340.
Flight level 340, Westjet 535.
Made a CRJ to this level. Even a small business jet at this level would be awesome too. But Flight Factor's got some Airbus out there, but I'm not into Airbuses, and I'm sure they're great aircraft. There was like I Build made an A300 FedEx, or it's a freighter, you know, kind of like, and FedEx flies that, and it's a yoke style aircraft, and I was gonna seriously consider it. Then read that it doesn't support VR properly. Anything like this is like, oh no way, why would I want that? Anyway, you know, these developers got to learn, you know, us VR guys, we're not going to settle for anything less anymore.
Center Skyway 5844, 177, climbing 230.
Skyway 5844, center, hello. Climb flight level 300.
I know there's a lot of people out there that
flight level 300, Skyway 5844.
can't get into the VR.
Not likely. I've had light occasional moderate chop before and no altitude.
Oh, okay.
But it's the best thing. It's the best way to fly. The only way to fly.
123 Heavy contact FT Worth center on 133.3 enjoy. Center on 133.3 FedEx 123 Heavy. Center FedEx 123 Heavy at flight level 320.
FedEx 123 Heavy, good morning. Radar contact. Altimeter 3019er.
Altimeter 3019er FedEx 123 Heavy.
Airsprint 49, climb flight level 400.
400, Airsprint 49.
Go ahead and start our descent down to 240 at Wandu. .273 on the speed.
Under 6306, climb level 370.
370, we're just now turning back to your American 306.
Thank you.
So once we hit the Wandu at flight level 240, we'll flip to VNAV mode and ride the rest of it in.
What are the ride reports at for 6306?
Coming over top of Hillsboro.
Light chop all altitudes with the occasional moderate bump. Next controller on your route about 140 miles ahead of your current position, telling me you've got no complaints.
Copy, thank you.
Flying down the I-35 corridor down there somewhere. I'll be trucking down this road here this week. I got to go 2 runs to Robstown. So I'll be coming all the way down to here. Robstown sits right in here.
Center Dump 632, any chance of lower?
So a lot of times what I do is I run down, I come around the turnpike here in Austin due to traffic, so I'll run this around, and then usually I'll jump off and run down through Lockhart, down this way here, and somewhere down through here I jump back on, and then boom, right there. Look for a long week, a lot of miles. It's a run we've done quite a bit.
Charlie, Center Delta 665, flight level 350.
Delta 665, flight level 350, center, hello.
24 miles out of Wandu, 27,000 for 24. So we'll cross Wandu at flight level 240, then descend via the Bluey for arrival with the Wandu transition to 5,000 feet.
Western 535, left turn 10 degrees, vectors for climb to flight level 380.
Say left 10 degrees, flight level 380. West
Go to our chart. We'll be at 24,000 here, then we'll descend down to 5,000 by the time we hit here on VNAV. That will set us up for transition to the approach. And we can either let the FMS run us in there, or more than likely we'll get a vector out of it. So we're expecting runway 35 left. Pull that up. $110.95.
Canadian, 725, 24/7, flight level 270.
355.
level 340.
Level 340, Westjet.
Then a missed approach, 112.8.
Light chop support is all altitudes with occasional moderate bumps.
Okay.
Course of 212. Or 222. All set. So once we get a little closer, we'll come over here to our reference index and look at the approach. We're coming in pretty hot here at flaps 30. We can do a flaps 25 at 171. We'll see how that shakes out as we get a little closer. Get a little lighter in the fuel.
Westjet 535, contact level 400.
Level 400, Westjet 535.
Almost to our 24. And we'll drop altitude to 5,000 and hit VNAV. So me and Captain Ed are trying to work out getting connected in this airplane to share the cockpit.
Emirates 9935, contact center 134, decimal 77, good day.
13477, Emirates 9935, thank you, day.
Leveling off, 240. Drop to 5,000. VNAV it. Sending at 273. Square up the heading bug. So this time let's pop this dude up, place it over here and kind of see what we're doing.
FedEx 123 Heavy contact Houston Center on 120.4. Enjoy your morning.
Center on 120.4 FedEx 123 Heavy.
So if you haven't been able to see the display very well.
Center FedEx 123 Heavy at flight level 240.
FedEx 123 Heavy, good morning. Radar contact. Altimeter 3016.
Altimeter 3016 FedEx 123 Heavy.
Delta 632, contact center 135.62.
3562, thanks for everything tonight, Delta 632.
Take care.
So okay, so here's our track. Ground speed's 379, true airspeed's 362. 331 at 26 is our wind speed coming from our behind our right wing. We're en route to Bluey. Be there at 15.6 Zulu, so subtract 5, so that would be 10. Well, I'm sorry, 1555 and this 54, so we're 8 miles, 8.4 out. So this is our route. It's our top of descent. This is our next waypoint, and then I'll zoom this out. This is our scale here. So go to 80. This is going to be our approach in, and as we approach, I can zoom in, and that becomes easier to see and read. This means this is our range. This is our traffic radar's on, and then our weather radar's on.
Westjet 535, proceed direct 7 on course.
Direct 7 on course, Westjet 535.
So this is our main display. So here, this is our speed. This is where we need to start bringing flaps in around this area here. So our speed, this is our set altitude. This is where we're at now. This is showing us our auto descent on the VNAV. We'll drop down to flight level 206 by Susie. So it should start, there it goes, bringing us down all by itself. So this is our showing our what our autopilot set at. We're speed, auto throttle mode, LNAV, VNAV path, and we're using center command for the autopilot engage. This is our altitude, and this is our 5,000 feet pre-selected. This is our altimeter pressure. The last one we got was 316. We don't really comes factor till 18,000 feet with transition. Then we swap from well, we should be at standard, so we'll flip to standard, which is 2992 till we're below 18,000 feet. This is our radio altimeter, basically where our minimums come in. We don't really have minimums on this airplane due to its auto land capability. This is our Mach speed versus our indicated.
Good evening, Sultan 05, first line of
Ground speed's 403, true air speed's 384. There's our wind again. This is our waypoint that we're heading to. Again, traffic and weather's on, and then these will be our references for landing once I set those. Wait till we get a little closer. And then that will give us points on here for when to drop the flap as we're coming in. And it gets tight with these heavy aircraft. So I'll zoom in a little, you can kind of see. We'll go to 20, so we're not quite there yet, so we'll keep it out. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to run up here, and they'll probably vector us out this way a little bit and then turn us this way and come in and land this way. This will be our missed approach. We'll hold it guards. So everything you see here is laid out here. All these speeds and altitudes are listed here.
Limerick 6233 is climb level 290 center, hello. And proceed direct to Syracuse.
So pretty much this chart's inside this, so I just go to the departure arrival page here and tell it what I'm doing. We'll go to the say landing page, the approach, and then here it's got our ILS dialed in 111095, course 355, which is all right here. So, but it's nice to have paper to refer to over here. All right, so now we're slowing down.
Delta 632, Toronto.
Be 273, which it
Delta
is.
632, contact center 13562.
3562, have a great night, Delta 632.
Crossing Susie at flight level 206, so a little over 1,000 to go. And then our next is CWK at 12917, where at 10,000 feet we have to slow down and get slower than 250 knots. So there you can see the transition is built in. Back to here.
Contact center 135.62.
13562, United 2026.
But it's built in. And you can change all that, but those are the rules in the United States. So we'll zoom on into our CWK waypoint. We're 22.8 miles out.
FedEx 123 Heavy contact Austin approach on 125.32. Enjoy your morning.
Approach on 125.32 FedEx 123 Heavy.
Come up on 18, we'll hit our altimeter. Change it over.
Approach FedEx 123 Heavy descending to 5,000 feet.
FedEx 123 Heavy, good morning. Radar contact. Continue descent via the Blue 4 arrival. For the ILS approach to runway 35 left with the longest transition at Austin Bergstrom International.
Continue descent via the Blue 4 arrival. For the ILS approach to runway 35 left with the Lamas transition FedEx 123 Heavy.
So this green, dashed green line is the VOR I've got set right here. Which, when this comes in further view, you can see as we miss the approach, we're to come out and line up on that VOR. So we'll come out and line up on the VOR 222 radial. And that's just extending the line on out. So, interesting stuff.
People 7537, advise me of the field in sight. There will be.
So the aircraft has a hold feature, so if we get in that situation, we make that turn, and then over here's the hold. We just hit the hold right there, and it will do it, and then we reset the approach according to air traffic control commands. Could be a vector, or shoot it ourselves. So our next step is at 10,000 feet. We have to bring on landing lights.
Washington 1175, speed 170 knots to NOAA. Contact tower there, 118.35.
We'll probably take over manual speed once we get
35, Weststead 1175.
over here towards the Lamas. We'll slow her down ourselves because they're going to run us a little hot. Yeah, they don't slow us down till right at last. That's a little too fast for my liking. Hit our speed, about 170 landing speed. Heavy aircraft.
FedEx 123 Heavy turn left heading 167 vectors to the ILS approach for runway 35 left at Austin Bergstrom International, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Heading 167 vectors to the ILS approach for runway 35 left, descend and maintain 4,000 feet FedEx 123 Heavy.
Alright, got vectors.
Go stop, Mike, turn right heading 210, intercept 23 localizer.
210, the heading to intercept the 23 localizer, Golf.
So now we went off VNAV, we're doing a manual descent. So where that green arc is, that's where, when I drop vertical speed, that's where we're going to end up at 4,000 feet. So I want to make sure, as you see, we'll be right about even with Lamas. So if we come over here and look at Lamas at 5,000, so that's good.
7344.
They're going to bring us on in.
123 Heavy turn left heading 162.
Heading 162 FedEx 123 Heavy.
Contact tower 1187. 1870.
So 4,000 feet is going to put us around the Camden, which is right there, and that's the initial approach fix. Right there. Well, Lamas is. We can hit it here at Camden. So if we come down here, we see at Camden we need to be at 4,400 to intercept the glide slope. Drop down to 25 at Bird. So as long as we're down below this altitude flying like this, we'll catch that glide slope right in.
It is 24 left. Descend 8,000 or 1750.
You see our route here. This is our runway right here, which is right there. And we're going to fly and square up, and they'll bring us down to probably right in this area here and turn us roughly a 30-degree angle into the initial approach fix. Alright, there's our 10,000 landing lights. And we should get 240 on the speed. This is it ourselves. Give her a little help here.
FedEx 123 heavy turn right heading 167.
Heading 167 FedEx 123 heavy.
Control Jordan 7318, 5000 descending 4000.
Version 7318, roger, you'll follow 767.
We have 3 landing lights available. This one is on the nose wheel, so we can't really use it till the gear come down.
150, reduce speed to 180
We
knots and report.
3 runway turnoff lights that really help when you're coming in at night. Light up those high-speed turnoffs.
Motion 714, reduce speed to 180 knots.
That's fall to 180, Washington 714.
Don't need our logo light on. It's daytime. It's not doing any good. And then we got wing lights so that we can energize, look out, see if we're building ice on the wings. But you can't see them from the windows. Go back there and look out the window, the back. All right, there's our speed. We'll come off spoiler. We'll zoom in the map.
1852, reduce speed now 170 knots. Maintain that direct. Contact tower 11835 adjourned.
72 at 1835 pounds.
Connect.
And you know, they can bring you out here and put you in a hold if they want. Basically, you know, say there's several other airplanes coming in at the same time, they'll space us for distance and give us speeds to maintain to keep spaced while everybody comes in to land. Pretty awesome.
April 7617, descend to 6,000.
6,000, April 7617.
So I just love an airplane. All the systems come together. We can go ahead and turn off the radar. It's not going to do us any good. I'm not seeing any weather.
Version 7318.
We'll bring up the terrain.
170 knots, Jordan 738.
So what should happen, green is good, you get in yellow, you're getting close, red is danger, it's you're below it.
Russia 1117, check that, climb to 4,000 feet.
4,000, runway heading 1117.
Yeah, you never did follow
And
tower
over
yet.
here we can inhibit the call out if, you know, it's coming into a mountainous area and it keeps yelling terrain, terrain, terrain and all that, you can inhibit that. If we look at our speed, we're right above our first flap, so let's go ahead and set our approach. We're going to go ahead and do the flaps 25 this time.
Davik level.
Okay, level 4,000 by Davik at the 826.
So we can go ahead and introduce first flap. Over to 240.
FedEx 123 heavy turn right heading 267 descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Heading 267 descend and maintain 3,000 feet FedEx 123 heavy.
Bridge 1886, turn left to Verco.
Left to Verco, route 1886.
So now we'll go direct to Lamas.
FF767, turn left, heading 300 vectors to Verco for spacing, descend to 10,000.
Okay, left turn heading 300, descend 10,000, Maple 7661.
This just gives us a reference line to the initial approach fix. We'll go ahead and slow her down to 200. Ready to start dropping flaps. I'll pop this up for a better view. So once we get to this mark here, we'll drop flaps 5.
That was 638 uniform, reduce speed.
We're going to be in there about flaps 15 when we stabilize at 200.
270 to join, cleared visual, 24 left.
Meanwhile, we're watching our marker here, and one will pop up here when our ILS becomes alive. Now we go to approach mode to lock on to the ILS. Didn't overspeed that one. We'll go flaps 15.
Rush at 1117, turn left heading 060.
11060, 1170.
So our reference speed is 170.
FX 123 heavy cleared for ILS to runway 35 left, fly heading 327 to intercept final descent and maintain 2,100 feet.
Cleared for ILS approach to runway 35 left, fly heading 327 descent and maintain 2,100 feet. FedEx 123 heavy.
So we'll slow it down to 170.
Skywest 638 uniform, traffic 2 o'clock high and A320s on a parallel approach, speed 170 knots to QRX. Contact tower 11835 at QRX.
170 QRX, traffic in sight, and tower there, 118.35. Skywest 638 uniform.
Roger. Skywest 638 uniform, actually make it 160 knots to the marker.
160 to the marker, Skywest 638 uniform.
Flaps 20. We're going to hold our speed up here. Okay, ILS is active. This is our localizer. This is our glide slope. So we're going to activate the approach mode.
That's 1117 heading 050.
050.
Direct Camdy. There.
Here's 1594, descend 8,000. Descend 8,000, here's 1594, right?
You're in the upright position here for good, solid, quality landing. A little flight manual. Let's set auto brake at 2. I got a bit of a crosswind at 12 knots.
X17, descend to 4,000, left heading 330.
4,000 left, 330, Maple 7677.
Double check our speed. No, it's good. Okay. So once we lock onto the glide slope, our altimeter no longer is in play.
Altimeter 3011 at Austin Bergstrom International Contact Tower on 118.22. Enjoy your morning.
Altimeter 3011 tower on 118.22 FedEx 123 Heavy.
Capture the localizer.
Tower FedEx 123 Heavy inbound for ILS approach runway 35 left. FedEx 123 Heavy, good morning. Radar contact. Continue ILS to runway 35 left, call when established on final. Continue ILS to runway 35 left, will call when established on final. FedEx 123 Heavy.
Tower Canada 833 Heavy with you.
So our altimeter setting becomes inactive once we lock on the glide slope. So if we missed approach, we got to climb to 1,000, then 35 to 100. So then we'll set that at 1,000 once we're captured on the glide slope. And then the rest of the missed approach procedure becomes effective if we go around. So we practice our go around. I've got a go around button over here by the throttle. Anything I don't like at any time, I can hit it and it takes us back up.
Bravo 2, cross runway 28. Contact apron on the other side, 207.
Yeah, Bravo through cross 28, other side, 207 Air Canada, 414.
I can see the runway up there.
Good day, WestJet 214 is final 248.
Push at 214, number 2, the Streamliner short final, wind 260, gusting 20, clear to land, runway 24 right.
24 right, clear to land, WestJet 214.
So what we'll do is we'll wait till we're captured on the glide slope. I will take over control of the approach and leave the auto throttle on. And then disarm speed right before touchdown. We have a throttle block system on this airplane. That means once I deactivate it, my throttles do not change until I bring my real throttles up equal position. Okay, glide slope's alive. Gear down.
Tower 447 is coming up to hold short of 24 left at Alpha, ready for departure.
472, turn right heading 285, remain this frequency for now. Wind 260, gusting 20, clear for takeoff on the 24 left.
Flaps
So your
25.
frequency heading at 285, clear for takeoff from the 24 left quarter at 472.
My aircraft. Dip that right wing a little bit of left pedal. You're ready to come off speed when we're ready.
Approaching 35 left.
FedEx 123 heavy winds are 002 at 12 knots, clear to land runway 35 left.
Speed mode off.
Clear to land runway 35 left, FedEx 123 heavy.
WestJet 214, last on Echo, contact ground 1210.
Right wing, left pedal.
210 and Echo, WestJet 214.
Range 7368, tower 319, touching down, wind 320, 15, gust 20, clear to land, runway 24.
Clear to land, 4 left turn.
Sync rate. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
FedEx 123
reverse.
heavy, exit runway when able.
WestJet 3, coming departure 1283.
For departure in Westchester.
Take her to the end of the runway, 80 knots, off thrust reverse. Good landing. I could feel the pressure on that one. A lot of right wing. Okay, off auto brake. Disarm. Spoiler up. Flaps up.
American
Flaps
2852,
going
hold
up
short,
all the
runway
way.
24.
American 248.
Heavy aircraft off of fast landing speed, so we should get taxi permission over to here, hopefully. I got that fixed right this time. So we can bring on our nose gear. We'll leave our landing lights on until we come off the runway. Bring on the APU.
Maple 7678, caution wake turbulence, wind 320, 15, gust 20, clear to take off, runway 24.
Clear to take off, runway 24.
Flight director's off, auto throttle off.
ILS 23.
WestJet 387, Chicago, wind 310 at 12, gust 19, clear to land runway 2.
Clear land 23, WestJet 387.
Landing lights off. APU is available. Sunshine. Tower, FedEx 123 heavy, clear of the runway. Clear of runway, FedEx 123 heavy.
7228 is with you on the visual 24 left.
Turn to 7328, hello, wind 310, 15, gust 20, clear to land, runway 24 left.
Clear land 24 left.
Tower, request taxi to parking, FedEx 123 heavy.
FedEx 123 heavy, contact Austin ground on 121.7 for taxi clearance. Ground on 121.7 for taxi clearance. FedEx 123 heavy.
Ground, FedEx 123 heavy, request taxi to the ramp. Request taxi to the ramp, FedEx 123 heavy.
FedEx 123 heavy, taxi to cargo ramp, Foxtrot Delta X-ray via taxiways Charlie, Whiskey.
Taxi to cargo ramp, Foxtrot Delta X-ray via taxiways Charlie, Whiskey.
Says
FedEx
go over here.
123 heavy.
Whiskey, yes.
FedEx 123 heavy, taxi to cargo ramp, Foxtrot Delta X-ray via taxiways Charlie, Whiskey.
That's
Taxi
our
to
FedEx
cargo
ramp.
Foxtrot Delta X-ray via taxiways Charlie, Whiskey. FedEx 123 heavy.
Finally got that fixed. Now I know how to do it.
Perimeter trainer 7 on Victor for apron 4.
Order trainer 7, ground taxi, Victor Hotel to the apron.
Trainer 7.
$9.3 thousand pounds of fuel remaining. Nice. We'll square up the instruments. See, radar off. Traffic off. Still got lots of cargo left to haul. Never ends.
One of the ground, go back to Charlie on 13.
Quebec, Charlie, ground taxi to the end of 13, left on Charlie, apron 5.
West Charlie, taxi to the end of 13, left on Charlie to apron 4.
Fun. And this is our normal parking spot right here with the FedEx 123 delivery machine. Okay, so I got pushback working properly now, so we can take her on up here so we don't have to walk so far to the door in the building. Make a mad dash to the bathroom, right? Okay. Parking brake. Alright, we're going to bring off the hydraulics.
Section 102, ground runway 18, altimeter 2970, taxi Whiskey, Foxtrot, cross 25, and then via Tango for runway 18.
Hey, runway 18, check 970, Whiskey Fox, cross 25.
Shut down. And up our trusty EFB. And ground, we're going to bring on a high pressure unit, stairs, chocks, LSU, GPU, fuel truck, waste unit, ACU, loader unit. And we are going to open our doors. And we're going to unload the airplane. Do maintenance, anything wrong, get fixed. Alright, we'll go through shutdown. So we've got GPU on so we can bring on ground power.
Staff 40 ground, proceed on to golf, hold short runway 13.
Bring off the APU, shut it down. Here we are done with that, so we'll go off, off. Let's test those on. Generators off. Cargo heaters up. Never had them on. Okay. Emergency lights.
Ground, good morning.
Limiters off.
Western 831, ground taxi,
Off.
Victor.
Fuel pumps off.
Victor for the apron, Western 831.
Alright, so let them know we're still hot with power with that light on. Window heat comes off. Say passenger side. And we're running cooling equipment to the back. Alright. This one we can turn off battery. And ground power's got us.
Winnipeg ground, Fox Delta Mike X-ray is...
Meet the mic. We are done. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a good day.